All right, a fun little study ball here, something I picked up, and I've seen these guys do this a million times, but something that I picked up on Monday night in their game. And one of the reasons that the Chiefs are so good is because of the feel that Patrick Mahomes has with his receivers. And I've talked to Patrick about this a few times because I've noticed this, is that there's times where his receivers will adjust their routes based on the coverage they see on the back end. And I talked to him like, when I was playing, I wanted my guys to go exactly where they were supposed to go, so I knew where they were going to be, and I could read the defense, and I could trust their responsibilities. And Patrick's told me, yeah, there's some routes where we do that. Like, you can't adjust. You got to be where you have to be when you have to be there. And then there's other routes where we say, it's okay to adjust on this particular route. And that's what I want to show you in this game, is how they've made this play into a play that's nearly indefensible if the quarterback and the receiver see it the same way, okay? And so a lot of times this comes off of what I call a Poco concept, okay? So a lot of times it comes off of a post and a corner, okay? So that's what I call Poco. Post corner stands for Poco. Sometimes they'll run pylon, where this guy runs a deep corner, and then the underneath guy still runs the corner route off of that. But same idea, high, low on the corner. And what they do, as you'll see here with Travis Kelce, and Travis Kelce's probably the best of the bunch at this, but he's going to run in, okay? He's running in here, and then he's going to come back on his corner route. And what he does every time he runs his corner route is he looks to see where the window is or if there's any bodies outside of him. So in this particular case, you're going to see the linebacker stay outside of him right here. So if they were going to run this play, okay, so here, they're running the pylon here. Pylon, deep out, flat. So we're trying to get the three levels over there. But if they were going to run that particular play, and this guy plays hard outside, and this guy comes down and covers the flat, there's nothing here. But what they do here is Travis comes up, and he feels the body there. So what's he do? He stops the route. Look, Patrick Mahomes is already throwing this football knowing there's color outside. Travis is going to turn his shoulders, and he's going to settle in the hole. Boom. Ball's right on the money. Even with the defender sitting right on top of him, that defender is expecting him to run out, because if nobody's there, he'll run out. Otherwise, he's going to turn, hook it up. And so a play that should have been covered becomes a first down there because of their feel on this play. Okay, here we go again. Now, we're going to run this particular play with DeAndre Hopkins. So it's the same thing. We're going to come here. We're going to run the deep pylon. DeAndre Hopkins is the one that's going to run the deep out of the corner route. And then we're going to have somebody else come through and run the flat. Okay, so we come back on this particular play. Now, he's probably got a shot at the deep corner here, because we're always trying to read this outside defender, but probably got a shot at the deep corner on this particular play. But what we're really talking about is I want you to see DeAndre Hopkins again. He's been there 2 weeks. On the corner, oh, there's a body out there. He's going to turn and settle in the hole. I don't know if Patrick wasn't sure he was going to do this because he hasn't been there long enough, but he's doing exactly what Travis Kelce did. If Patrick's ready to throw this, that's a completion right there. They will stick it on him and complete this pass every single time. All right, we're going to go with another version right here. Okay, so now we're going to go here. We're going to run the deep corner. Now, I don't know if this is Watson or Noah Gray here, has got this, and then their flat's going to come from DeAndre Hopkins running the pivot route here. So you're going to see this play out again, and as we push up into that area here and we're going to run to the outside, this is maybe even a little bit more dramatic. He never even turns to the outside. He just sees and feels the window here. So he just sits down. And look, the throw again. Boom, ball's coming out. It's already coming out. He knows, he feels the window. It's soft on the top of the route. So I am just going to turn, boom, and take it. Instead of making it a hard read, as we come out here and here, he's going to settle in the hole. So this guy can take this. This guy who can maybe midline this and make this a hard read doesn't even come into the equation now, because we are going to hook in the window. Bang. We hit this for a big play, and you see this worked extremely well by the Chiefs over and over and over again. All right, so here we go. Now it becomes the more typical Poco, post, corner, flat, this way. And one more time. Here we go. There he's coming out of it. He's just going to settle through it. Patrick, look, already throwing the football. He knows where the window is. So again, in most situations and for most quarterbacks, this is a dead play. This guy's dropped deep enough. We got to throw it underneath to the back. It's 3rd and long, as you see down here. And they're going to rally and make the tackle. But because they have such a good feel for this, this is what I call a corner hole shot. So instead of throwing the corner up and over this defender, what we do is we hit the hole shot. So it's in between these two backers, and we hit this hole by driving the corner route right here. And Travis knows with color coming out of it, I'm just going to settle through it. I'm going to be ready for the ball right in this window. Ball's out of his hands already. Boom, another easy chunk play when the defense is thinking we've done everything right. Fall back, play with depth, force them to throw it underneath. Not against these guys, because they continue to find ways to hit this corner route because of the feel of the quarterback and his receivers. And then here's a last one on the last drive of the game. Kind of a funky way to do this, but they got two guys in the backfield here, and they're going to run the corner, the flat, and the pylon or the post out here. And as we run through it, boom, right there. He turns, he doesn't run through it, doesn't force Patrick to throw it up over the top. He just turns, settles right there, and boom, they hit the window once again. We saw this play over and over and over again, and they will run it each and every week because it's almost unstoppable when your quarterback and wide receiver feel the same thing from the defense, settle in the right spots, can anticipate the throw, and then you've got good players on top of it.